to have this conversation. He's talking about proposing $4,000 to T-Bone if T-Bone wins the debate, and he has to agree that T-Bone's going to win the debate. He's not going to do that. So what's the point of even having this conversation?
Yeah. Also, Belinda, you should use some moisturizer for that mummy ass skin, or change your wraps. You know, Belle's not neutral. You know, Belle's not neutral.
I've been neutral
when it comes to TV heads, you know you're not. You know you're not.
A year and a half, I've been neutral. I started this shit being neutral. The left was always fucking platformed and got their way on my life. Don't look at the new little bitches now, okay? Because I started this shit with Ed.
So where did Observant go?
Where is he now?
The truth is the truth.
Where did Observant go?
He probably was dropped by a mod or something. It doesn't need to be. They're not going to debate, but
who did I let get blocked?
So where did Observant go?
Did Observant get blocked? Is what they, I think, is what they're saying, and I think this is
Observant. What was the reason for him being blocked?
I don't know who blocked him. Did they unblock him?
You can see who blocked him.
You already unblocked him, so I couldn't see it. Like, don't piss off the mods. Like, one of the
so why is it only Observant that gets this treatment?
Don't piss him off too.
No, but I'm saying, why is it only Observant that gets this treatment?
It is not only Observant.
I would say this.
Shouldn't the person that blocked him for no reason be unmodded? Because what was the reason for that?
If T-Bone and TV Head were to have the debate in Belle's live, it would be neutral. If they were to host it in here, it would be neutral because Belle respects T-Bone.
This whole fucking debate, this whole thing, I started neutral. This shit. This is fucking ridiculous because the new bitches coming out right now are trying to do the same shit. I started this shit a year and a half ago. I was getting shit from both sides for platforming people. Now everybody wants to fucking forget.
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah,
I was just wondering why Observant was blocked for no reason.
You saw it here. I had liberal mods and Republican mods. I had all kinds of mods always in my space.
We should probably do this on Hannah's panel. I think Hannah should host this debate.
But they're not going to have the debate. That's the point. So please.
The debate, he has to feel that he won and that's it. And then you won't.
TV Head does that every time. He tells T-Bone to come to his live.
So Belinda's in her feelings from being a step away from the grave. So if you don't like the fact...
Stop picking at my mods. Stop picking at the mods. You know this.
Yeah.
Don't piss off my mods. It's a rule. That's all mods. You piss off the mods, you get you dish it. What are you saying?
Yeah, and then tell her to stop crying in the comments. Stop telling her to cry in the comments. Multiple people have been talking shit in the comments and she doesn't mute or block them. But when she's addressed, after she addresses me, then she starts to cry. It's not my fault that you're old. Fuck.
Okay, well, we're gonna get off of that now
and find out, right?
Like, good fucking Lord. You old, right? Get over.
Like, you guys have heard that term, right? Like, all of you are old enough to have heard the term "fuck around and find out," right?
What's I don't understand.
Mr. Bear. So exactly. So Mr. Trump fucked around and found out, right?
Yeah.
With 34 conviction, he's a felon.
And he's still going to be the next president.
No, he's not.
Maybe.
And
if you try not to say anything,
and if you really feel that you want a rapist,
he's not
someone
a rapist,
who essays women, someone who feels that his daughter, if he wasn't her dad, that he would be in a relationship with a child. Go ahead.
Name one of those things he's been convicted of. Baby girl, name one thing he's been convicted of. One of them. Name one of those things.
So he was found liable for what?
Liable ain't shit.
But he was found liable for what?
What does liable mean?
Ain't shit.
What does liable mean, sir?
Liable is not guilty.
Yeah, what does liable mean?
What does liable mean, Belle?
It's just not.
What does liable mean, though?
Oh my God!
Everybody, shut up! I'm talking to Honey Baby.
Aspies, you shut up, you fat ass. Nobody cares if you're talking to Honey Baby. There are other people on the fucking panel. You keep asking questions that have nothing to do with the fucking discussion. No one had a problem with him being a felon. Everybody has a personal preference for who leads the fucking country. And if they decide that a criminal record is too much for their leader, then they can do that. Again, no one made the argument that the Constitution says that a felon can't be president. No one made that argument.
Observant.
You're asking questions that have nothing to do with the discussion.
Line of thought. Do you understand how to communicate?
I'm communicating to you now and telling you that you are stupid. Do you understand the words that are coming out of my mouth?
Bear, the reasons why I don't like Trump is his inflammatory rhetoric. That's why I don't like him. I could give a fuck about all the crimes he's committed, the hush money convictions. I could give a fuck about that. I just genuinely don't like the guy, and I think he aligns with a lot of white supremacists.
Can I ask you a question?
Racist as fuck. He can't run his own businesses.
Can I ask you a question?
He assaults women. His rhetoric causes hate crimes. They had to make a bill to punish people for committing hate crimes against Asian people.
I told you he was convicted on hush money charges.
Like, this is crazy.
He used his business money. He used money that was intended for his business for pleasure. And it was illegal.
Ron, that's not.
He has so many connections to people that have been prosecuted. Multiple cabinet members.
Explain the Kermit to me, please. What's going on with Kermit? Why is everybody putting up Kermit? What's up?
Keep it going.
The question that I'm asking is real simple. Observant. Of all the things that you said that Trump has done, okay, name the one that he was tried in front of a jury of his peers and he was convicted of in regards to essay, grape, any of those. Name one of
so he was held liable.
Being held liable is a civil.
Yes. Define the word liable.
Thank you,
that is not criminal.
Define the word liable.
Hey. Go ahead, Hannah.
I said convicted.
And I said define the word liable.
Guys.
Ron, shut the fuck up. As soon as I'm done, he asked me a question, and then Hannah can go.
We're in the middle of the conversation.
Fuck off the.
They were kind of conversing before, Hannah.
But he was asked a question. I'm still confused on why Observant is getting blocked and dropped and all this bullshit. And he can be disrespected, but can't nobody. It doesn't make any sense. People can disrespect him, but he can't say anything back.
This is bullshit. This is what I mean when I say the space is not fucking neutral.
Go ahead. It wasn't Belinda this time.
I don't give a fuck. It was Belinda. She probably crawling back into her fucking sarcophagus. Who the fuck cares? Nobody cares about Belinda. Anyway, at this point, I think that you are not hearing.
Oh goodness. So okay, I'll ask Redneck. Why would you? One of the reasons I don't want to vote for Trump is because I believe wholeheartedly that he's an insurrectionist. He tried to overthrow the Constitution. If you don't believe it, you can ask Mike Pence. Ask Mike Pence what Trump wanted him to do.
He's still not an insurrectionist.
Anybody that wants to overthrow anybody who's liable for somebody's sexual assault is somebody I don't want to put in office. Anybody who's willing to overthrow the government because he couldn't take a L is somebody I don't want in Oval Office. My bad, Hannah. You can go. My bad. I'm sorry, Hannah.
That's okay. No. Liable, responsible. You are liable for the damage caused by your action. Synonyms.
We got a violation. Fuck. All right, no more dropping, please. Okay, I'm over here trying to convince people I have a neutral space. Please.
Synonyms are accountable and answerable. So, that's the definition of liable.
Where'd he go?
By the way, it's an adjective.
No, if someone's being disrespectful to him, I don't think he has to be respectful.
I don't have to be respectful to anybody.
His response is he doesn't have to be respectful.
Don't mention anyone's name. Let's get to the conversation. Don't talk about anyone, please. Let's get to the conversation.
So again, tell these folks to keep their comments to themselves, and I won't respond. It's just that simple. It's really just that simple.
All right, everybody, just let's concentrate on the debate, please. Go ahead.
Also, how about that neutral space, Belle?
I have a neutral fucking space. I started this shit. It's working better in some places.
I built this company.
I did. I fucking did. I started this shit a year and a half ago. Go ahead, please.
I don't know where we left off. I think the FB already addressed Aspies. I think that we all have personal preferences related to who we want as president. It doesn't necessarily mean that he has to be a convicted felon or a convicted criminal in order for us to say that he's a trash human being and shouldn't be leading our country. Like, again, when people ask questions about who is allowed to be president without getting to the core of why people don't want to vote for him, it doesn't really add to the conversation.